The following program likely contains material that is suitable for mature audiences only and not suitable for children. It is by far not the nastiest stuff you'll find on TV, radio, or the internet, and will probably make you laugh more than it will upset you. However, because some people, especially in the South, are so damn sensitive, we feel obligated to warn you ahead of time. So if you've accidentally stumbled upon this program and are not a legal adult who is ready, willing, and able to be completely offended, navigate away from this station and log on to IHateTheFirstAmendment.com. You will feel better about yourself.
T Radio V. Radio in TV. Radio in TV.
Yeah. Let's let the song just go for just a second.
Yeah.
Vision Quest soundtrack.
Yeah.
Around
1983.
83 to 85?
85. 1985.
All right, hey, welcome to T Radio V.
Hey.
I'm Pride Grin. Across from me is my good friend, Eric Fleming.
How long have we been friends?
We've been friends since 7th grade. Eric is from Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. I'm from North Palm Beach, Florida. I come from the really nice neighborhood. He comes from the other side of the tracks, basically.
Yeah, ghetto.
We've been
Palm Beach ghetto.
We've been trying to do something together since 7th grade, some sort of entertainment thing.
Yeah.
So hopefully this could be it.
It might be.
We're calling ourselves Everyman's Bacon.
Everyman's Bacon. What does that mean, Pride?
Basically, we're here as a self-help gurus.
We are. We're shepherds. We shepherd men.
Through
the intricate, interconnected
webs,
landscape
through the
of
webs
the 21st century.
And yes, with some 20th century references, maybe.
Yeah. You know what we are? We're like Bill Murray in Meatballs.
We're just like him.
Yeah. And
everyone
we're
out there,
camp counselors.
Everyone out there is our camp. We're camp
and
counselors.
We're only for North. Was it North Star? Was the North Star was the shitty camp? Right?
Was that? Yes.
Yeah.
Was that it?
We're Everyman's camp counselors.
These guys in the booth are so young.
Anything we're talking
they don't
about.
even know about Meatballs.
Vision
they didn't
Quest
know about
was
Vision
a mystery.
Quest.
Matthew Modine, nothing.
They didn't realize what a talented wrestler he was.
Yeah, he had to train for that.
He did.
Serious. Yeah.
So we're here to
help. He
help.
looks good, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Matthew Modine.
That's what happens when you're a movie star.
He never ages.
That's what happens when you're a movie star. So
but
Eric and I,
dresser. Yeah,
Eric and I both came here to chase our dreams in Hollywood.
Did we?
Well, we came to Hollywood. I don't know. We're chasing. I don't know if we were done chasing them. Yeah. But through our Hollywood experiences, hopefully we can provide some sort of insight to how you, listeners, viewers, can make your life less shitty.
Yeah, that's nice.
Right?
Yeah, that's lovely. This is a great thing we're doing, really. It's a public service.
We should. You know what? Why aren't we on PBS?
We will be.
That's our goal.
Yeah, that's next.
Our goal is to be on PBS.
Yeah.
That's it.
We're going to help a lot. I'm really excited about this. Seriously.
I'm thrilled to be here. I'm thrilled to be on T Radio V. These guys,
you know what we are? We're big brothers. We're the big brothers, big brothers.
We're the big brothers of the big brothers?
Yeah, we're the biggest brothers. Yeah. That's what we are.
All right.
Yeah.
I think I like it.
We should mentor people.
We're mentors.
We're mentors. Life coaches, mentors. That's what we are. All right, let's get started.
Should we get started on the show?
How you doing, Pride?
Man.
I feel like we shouldn't have driven here together. You know why?
Why's that?
Because I feel like we talked about everything. We should just go home now.
No, well, we could go home, but we're not going to. We're gonna have.
You know what we should do? The show should be like when people get married. Like the groom doesn't see the bride until the bride.
We can't talk to each other until
never again.
All right.
Only
by the way, bandage on your hand.
Yeah. You saw that?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Hello Kitty.
You're playing hurt.
I am playing hurt. My daughter put that on.
I respect that. That's another thing. Eric, married with 2 kids.
Married 2 kids.
Me, single, no girlfriend.
No. Yeah.
So you get that
perspective.
We'll
talk relationships. Too. We'll talk technology. We'll talk Hollywood. We'll talk.
You know what? I got an audition. I got an audition. Yeah. I have an audition on Thursday.
Yeah.
For they're making a movie of Jersey Boys.
Ah, the musical.
They're making
or the MTV show.
I think it's the
Jersey Shore.
No, it's yes. They're making a Jersey Shore the movie, and I'm going to be in it as Thug number 2.
That's awesome. Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to do.
So that's awesome. That's good.
Clint Eastwood, Malpaso Productions is producing this.
And you've had dinner with him.
1990, I had dinner with Clint Eastwood.
Did you really?
Yeah,
that's a big one. That's maybe the biggest celeb dinner we can share.
Yeah,
I've had some big ones.
Well, that's what Hollywood brings us. You know.
Yeah.
It just gets you close to some people that you can't believe you're hanging out with. Clint
Eastwood. Did he talk to you?
Yes, he did.
It was just you and Clint sharing like Cobb salad, or was it?
I was feeding him. I fed him a Cobb salad. How did you know?
That's awesome. Because Cobb salad's
read
what
my
everybody
blog?
gets.
Everyone does get it.
Do you notice that? Every time you go on a big meeting, like the farm, or something, everybody gets a Cobb salad. Why is that?
At the farm?
And then I feel...
What the hell's a farm?
LA Farm. Or Ivy or whatever. Cobb salad.
Restaurants?
Yeah.
People order... That's
Cobb
like
salads. Sometimes I
always.
feel pressured to... That or like fish. Something light. Vegetables and fish. Healthy. And I just want to order like garbage when I'm, it's a free meal.
I got to start doing. I wish I'd have meetings.
How did the audition? Were you auditioning
Thursday?
Thursday. Awesome.
Thursday, I'm auditioning. It's going to be great.
Great. I had 2 meetings this week.
I think, by the way, speaking of 2, I have 2 lines, and actually, those 2 lines,
what are they?
really are about 4 words. I haven't even looked at it yet. I just saw it's
right.
like 2 lines. I think, and I saw it was like maybe 4 words.
All right.
Like I have to go drive to Warner Brothers, stand there in front of someone, and say 4 words, and then they're going to go, "Wow, you are so brilliantly talented. We need you for this." We need you, Pride.
It's tough. You're a big guy. That's always a challenge, right?
I never found it
typecast.
I'm typecast as a big guy.
Yeah,
I guess.
I know. It's hard.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember your Red Lobster commercial fondly.
By the way, I was here in Los Angeles for a week.
Yeah. When you got that? Seriously?
I booked my first
That's
job.
impressive.
I booked my first job.
Wow.
So that's where, if people are watching right now, they might also know me from that Red Lobster commercial that I shot 14 years ago.
Yeah, they might.
I was a chef walking out of the ocean.
Yeah. I remember seeing that and I thought, wow, that guy looks like Pride Grin. And then I thought, wow, that really
And it's
like
Pride Grin.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Let's get to some hot button issues
you know
of
what?
the day.
I think Lou Diamond Phillips is following me. I'm not kidding. I mean, I think he's stalking.
You think
me.
Lou
What if a
Diamond
celebrity stalks like a real person? I think he's following me.
Well, explain.
Everywhere I go, he's there.
You got to tell me more.
I'm serious. Like if
I believe you're serious.
Yeah. Because why would I pick Lou Diamond Phillips? But he's always there for years, like over a decade.
Really?
I'm tired of it. Yeah, I should call somebody.
Where's he? Tell me, what do you mean he's stalking
everywhere
you?
I go. Even my wife sees him. Everywhere.
He's stalking you and your wife, Lou Diamond Phillips.
I think so, yeah. I don't know what it is. Yeah.
Huh.
I see him everywhere.
I haven't got off the plane. Tell me where you see him.
Oh, Woodland Hills, last place, at a movie theater.
They got him up there on TV, Lou Diamond Phillips.
You know, yeah, he looks great, too. Some of these guys never age.
I think it's HGH.
He's Filipino, do you know?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what that's.
But why is he following you?
I don't know why. That's what I want to know.
Why haven't you asked him?
I should call one of those guys who handle like celebrity stalkers and see if, because I don't want to engage him. They say that if you engage a stalker, then their imagined relationship becomes real, and that's the worst thing you can do. So I'm not going to engage Lou.
I had no idea that's
true.
I can't believe that.
Yeah.
So
I even got off the plane in Austin. I went to the film festival in Austin, and I'm walking. What's that street where all the music is? Fifth or
Sixth Street.
Okay. Who's like not stepping out. 3 steps. Stepping out would be really weird. 3 steps behind me.
Yeah.
Lou Diamond. Just got off the plane. Lou Diamond Phillips.
Was he on your plane too?
I don't know. Probably.
He was probably sitting. Were you in the first class?
Come on.
Okay, that's a yes. Of course you were.
Yeah.
You're going to a film festival.
Yeah.
Your film is.
No, it wasn't. I was a writer. I wrote.
You wrote a film at a film festival.
No, I'd first moved out here. I'd written something that was like a finalist in this competition, and so they flew me out there. And there he is, Lou Diamond.
And Lou Diamond Phillips.
That was like the
so he's been following you. He's been following you for 15 years.
15 years, yeah.
All right, that's great.
All right.
You should confront him.
No.
You're scared of Lou Diamond Phillips.
No. Who? Pardon me? What's that?
LDP. My man LDP.
LDP.
You're scared of him.
Yeah, that's why. I had a meeting yesterday morning.
Yes.
I had a bad meeting yesterday morning. It was just one of those bad meetings, although it wasn't as bad as our last pitch.
What happened?
Guy wore a hat.
You had a bad meeting.
Yeah.
Did you wear a hipster hat? Because that's now
Guy wore a hat. Guy wore a hat.
You got to wear if you're ever pitching pitching a show, wear one of those fedoras. Is that what they call those?
Not anymore, Pride. That's 1935. That's fedora.
Really?
Yeah. Dude, that's a great fedora. Do you ever hear that? No, of course not.
I don't?
No, fedora? Pride. Like Bogart wore fedoras. We already have Vision Quest on.
All right, I don't know what that hat's called. The hipster hat. What do they call that?
I don't know. I don't think there's a name for it. Is there?
Does anyone know? They're young guys in the booth. They should know.
I don't think hats really have.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You don't know what the hat? Oh God!
Straw hat. It's just a hat.
I can't take these guys.
It's either a baseball hat or it's a hat.
All right, go. So go ahead.
Yeah, lousy meeting. I got a couple.
What happened at your meeting?
We don't want to talk about Hollywood that much.
We don't. All right. What do you want to talk
about? But you know what
happened?
Eric? I'll tell you what started. I went. The restroom had someone had used the restroom and did it number 2, like really bad. That was before my meeting, and they used the they lit
Urinal.
matches. No, they lit matches.
Okay.
And it was a nice bath. It was like a nice production office.
Sure.
But that concept to me, lighting matches after, is the dumbest. It doesn't work. It doesn't, like, it smells just as bad. It's like
Now it smells like poop and matches.
Now it's toasted. It's like toasted.
Toasted poop.
It's toasted.
It's
like when you add the smoke to the liquid smoke to the barbecue. It's still like barbecue. It's like charboiling your burger. It's like who started that? Why is that like a thing that people do?
I think,
Why? Who?
You know what? I think because I'm a source of completely useless knowledge.
Yeah.
I think the end of the match is some sort of sulfur.
No. Yeah, what does? But it smells sulfury anyway.
Aren't stink bombs made out of sulfur?
Yeah. Yes.
So are you just trying to? It's like maybe that's the move.
Make a bad smell that's worse than the bad smell you made.
Yeah,
might be camouflage. It's
camouflage. The really crappy smell.
Because at first I thought maybe they're trying to burn the gases, like the flame will actually burn the gases, but that doesn't work. That's not what happened. Just so.
You think the gases are going to ignite, and wouldn't that make the gases ignite in midair and have some sort of explosion?
It's methane.
Are they? I don't know if methane is. I don't know if that's methane.
It is. Methane comes out of your ass. You didn't know that? Come on. Why do you think blue flames?
I know that part.
Yeah.
But the part I didn't know.
That sticks around.
I don't know that that's methane.
Yeah.
That's causing that odor.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought of something else.
What did you think of?
Who came to shit but only farted? What's the here I sit brokenhearted?
Yeah.
Came to shit. Who do you think wrote that? Somebody.
I don't know.
Some guy wrote that. There's an author to that. There's an original author, right? Some guy was the first guy to write
bathroom.
it.
Some sort of bathroom wall.
Yeah.
Limericky humor.
Yeah, bathroom. He's the most famous.
That
he might be the most famous poet in the world.
Would that be the original toilet bowl humor?
Yes, but not only that. If you ask someone to tell me like a Shakespeare quote of a poem, nobody would say. But if you ask them that poem, everyone knows it. He's probably the most famous poet.
Next to the guy who wrote the Nantucket limerick.
The famous Nantucket.
The famous man from Nantucket, sure.
Probably the most famous poets in the world, in literature, in American literature, and no one knows who they are.
All right.
The unnamed poet. There should be a shrine to the unnamed poet.
I think there is. It's right next to the tomb of the unknown soldier.
You're right.
It's right. There's an eternal flame burning there also.
Yeah.
There's not?
No.
I thought there might be.
It's just a match.
It's just
a small match.
People keep lighting
just a burning match.
Yes. All right.
Lone Ranger. Did you see it? Did you see Lone Ranger?
The Lone Ranger.
Yeah.
I didn't see the Lone Ranger because I had no desire to see the Lone Ranger.
Yeah.
It did tank.
Yeah.
It only lost $150 million.
Yeah. See that? They spent like $250 million on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see it?
No.
Do you care?
No.
Not one bit?
No.
Why do we even just bring it up?
It
Do you have any idea?
Odd to me. Why? Because, I keep reading this stuff.
Because we live in Hollywood?
Yeah, he just sold his stock for $22 million. It's another Hollywood thing. You see that?
I want to sell some stock for $22 million.
At a CBS? Yeah, last week.
I don't own any stock.
You know what his compensation was last year? $62 million.
Les Munez made $62 million, and then today sold $22 million. This is some Hollywood. This is some inside Hollywood information.
You don't get that.
No, you don't get that in your normal
but every other
here at
website.
T Radio V and the Hollywood Reporter and Deadline.com.
Yeah.
I can't believe that I just knew all those websites for Hollywood stuff.
That's impressive. Deadline I read.
What else we got going on? Quickly. Now.
Well,
not really
like
quickly.
work stuff?
Yeah, what's going on in your work world?
Oh, I can't talk about it.
You can't?
No. I got something that's been dragging on. It's a movie, and it should get made.
You know what? For those that don't know, you're a writer.
Yeah.
You've written and you've been in development.
I'm the king of development.
You've been in development for how many projects has been in development for you?
Countless.
Countless projects. So you are one of these
Studios,
guys.
Networks, created 5 shows for networks.
Unlike me.
None of them get on the air.
Unlike me. You're one of the guys that
I might be the cooler.
Yeah. You know what? Maybe,
like William H. Macy, the cool. Put Fleming on the project. Cool.
So what happens is, just so our viewers that don't understand the Hollywood machine, is that they pay you to create a project.
Yeah.
And you get a little bit of money.
Yep.
On that front end.
No, you get a lot.
Well,
depends.
I've never gotten a lot of money for anything. Okay. And then what happens
We're rolling out.
We're not. We're good. And then what happens is, on the back end, if it gets made, you get paid a lot of money. All right, we're coming back here. Everyman's Bacon. We're going to talk some. We're going to life coach.
No more Hollywood.
We're life coaching the rest of the
we're helping
our
people
class.
out.
TRadioV.com.
It's not about us.
Our smart Smartphones are some of the smallest and most powerful computers ever invented, and we carry them with us everywhere. But it's a juggle and a bit of a struggle to use your phone because it really takes two hands, one to hold it securely and the other to text and scroll. FlyGrip is the one-handed smartphone solution, and it lets you keep your phone in your grasp and use the same hand to control it. The FlyGrip is device agnostic. It sticks onto the back of any phone or case, and it just uses two fingers, your middle finger and your ring finger, to hold it. You use your thumb to control the device. It has an ergonomic, spring-loaded, articulated hinge that's comfortable to use and which snaps flat when the grip isn't in use. It can also double as a stand, either vertically or horizontal, and that makes it great for your phone, tablet, or e-reader. The FlyGrip even worked with American professional surfer Bethany Hamilton, who lost her arm to a shark attack and is best known for sharing her story in the movie Soul Surfer. Our devices keep us connected to so much that's important to us, and with the FlyGrip, you're much less likely to drop that connection.
Now available in 8 designer colors. Get your FlyGrip today at flygrip.com.
Radio V.
Speaking of bits, keep them clean. Here, would you like a hit of my bong? The water hasn't been changed since 1992.
I think sometimes it's really a nice thing to do. It's almost like changing the sheets for a guest.
Oh,
if
yeah.
you just change the water and it's like, hey, I care. You're important to me.
Could we just talk
I'm
about
gonna give you fresh bong water.
how bad bong water is? It would be the worst thing you could ever spill on your carpet.
Oh, has that happened to you?
I'd rather have someone commit suicide on my carpet than spill bong water.
God, these bitches are smoking. It's the Canna Bitches. Wednesday at noon, right here on T Radio VLA.
T Radio V.
Go, go, go!
I'm so desperate in my mouth. Whenever you go to Thai food and you get a dish with meat and rice, ask them to put an over easy egg on top of it.
Oh my god.
And like how eggs
Woo,
are
I'm
so
getting excited about this egg right now.
T Radio V is where you come to work and you drink and you get drunk.
Fork and Amazing. Mondays, 5 p.m. on T Radio VLA.
Go home.
T Radio V. Radio in TV. Radio in TV.
Yeah.
I mean,
People talking.
It's classic.
Our
Man.
let's
smartphones
just-
are the smallest and most powerful computers ever invented.
I like
and
how
we
they
carry
have a little of the dialogue at the beginning of this.
Yeah, Linda Fiorentino. Smoking
She was so
hot.
hot in this movie.
Smoking hot.
Once again, if you're just tuning in, this is from the Vision Quest soundtrack.
1985.
One of the greatest wrestling movies ever made.
Yeah.
No doubt, right?
Oh, it's an awesome film. Yeah.
And now we're back, and I'm Pride Grin.
I went on a date, you know. I'm Eric Fleming.
That's Eric Fleming.
I went on a date. You know, I went on a date, Susie,
You went on a date
to
with
this movie.
You went on a date with a girl that.
Susie. We can't say names, right?
Well, you went on a date with my prom date
Yes.
to that movie.
To this movie.
The girl I took to prom.
Yeah.
You went on a
when
date
it opened
with her.
at the Twin City Mall. Yeah. What? It was senior year.
I took her to my junior
That's it.
prom.
We're just like
You're-
dating ourselves right
oh,
there.
well,
We're just
no,
like,
it's not really. I mean, look, hey, you had to get her after me. I never actually got her. I just
We didn't
took her
get
to-
anybody.
No, I got nobody.
No. This is what happens now. This Facebook is good for that.
Facebook is good for what?
Trolling the
Trolling chicks.
Yeah.
You know
Trolling
what's
divorcees.
You know what? Here's what's funny about
Yeah.
here's what's funny about Facebook.
Yeah.
Is that I don't know, looking at my news feed and I'm seeing
Yeah.
that people put pictures up of their old friends of mine are
Yeah.
putting pictures up of their friends or putting up inspirational quotes.
Yeah, I don't like those.
And I don't like it either. But
Yeah.
now all of a sudden I have developed a new attitude towards that good friend of mine growing up with. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, you know what? What an idiot! I hate this person.
Yeah.
Now I hate them. But
Really?
I get.
It's usually the other way around.
it's
Like
not
guys
so-
I hated are like turn out to be okay, and that sucks because you like get no closure at
Well,
all.
no.
Like you can't hate him anymore because
Well,
he's like nice, you know. Now he's nice.
it goes both ways.
Yeah,
it goes
I
both
guess.
ways. Because I had, you know what? I'm going to go right to another story because this is insane.
ahead.
When I was 11 years old,
Yeah.
Steve Rogers,
Yep.
we played Little League Baseball together.
Yeah.
Okay?
North Palm Leagues.
North Palm Beach. I did not make the All-Star team. I was deserved of the
Yeah.
All-Star team. I'm still
Yeah.
angry.
Yeah.
Steve
I
Rogers
see
contacts
that.
me on Facebook.
Well, how old are you now? 15, 14.
No, 11.
11.
I'm 11
oh, you're
or
11.
12.
Right, 11. Okay.
Steve Rogers.
Pony leagues, no.
Steve Rogers. Let me just please
Yeah,
tell
go
the
ahead.
story.
Sorry.
Okay,
Steve
Steve Rogers
Rogers.
contacts me.
Yeah.
Okay, on Facebook. Because
now.
Early in my Facebook career, which is years.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to be, friend request. And I immediately said to him, I go, I'm really pissed off at you still. He's like, well, why? I go, and I haven't talked to him in 30 years probably.
Yeah.
And I said, because you made the All-Star team when we were 11, and I should have been on that team, and you only made it because your dad was a coach. I'm saying this at 41
Felt
years
good,
old.
I bet, huh? Yeah.
It kind of did.
Yeah.
Now Steve Rogers, he's always inviting me places. He lives in Atlanta, and I was like,
He's
hey,
trying to
prior
make
to
it
you in
up to you.
Florida, I think he is. I think
making
I
up the
guilt,
also
I think I
11-year-old
guilted him in.
Awesome.
I guilted him to being my friend. He can't not,
great.
always respond. He has to like everything I put up on Facebook.
Great.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. Facebook is a weird... You know what Facebook is to me? I was thinking about this morning, actually, because I was looking at the news. I don't know. Since I had kids, I'm not really interested in the news. I don't really care. Nothing. It just doesn't interest me. Like this Snowden guy,
you know what?
Not interested.
Doesn't he look like Snowden? Doesn't Fish look a little bit like Snowden?
I just purposely shaved my facial hair so I would not look like Snowden.
Really?
Yeah.
There's
you look a little like him.
Yeah,
there's a resemblance.
It's the glasses.
Yeah.
And the face and the hair.
And everything.
and everything else.
Yeah.
So go ahead. So you got your kids' Facebook.
Yeah. No, news. Not interested. I'm just not. Either it really depresses me and I don't want to know about it, or it just doesn't interest me. But Facebook is like news just for you. It's like your own. This is my news. It's like shit stuff that's happening to my family. Friends, people I hate. I can see what envy. It's just
envy or make fun of.
It's great. It's your own news. Yeah, because I really have no interest in
I got to a point on Facebook.
I don't know why.
I got to a point in this thing where people just started requesting me. I don't even know where I know them from anymore.
Yeah.
People are like, I went to high school with you. I'm like, I don't think you did.
Yeah, I'm uncomfortable.
I'm 12 years older than you. I don't think
Facebook socially awkward. Actually, I struggle with it because if someone sends me a request, I sit on it and I don't know what to do. If they don't write a note, I don't.
What's the etiquette?
And I wonder if I'm obligated in some way because I don't know. It's because we're old.
Well,
because we picked Vision Quest as our
you'd like someone to send. If someone wants to be my friend on the Facebook, I'd like them to send me a note saying, "Hey, Pride, good to see you. You're still not dead."
Yeah,
great.
Sure, I think it requires.
Here's where I am.
Yeah,
but then I also think maybe people think that's going to have to require a much longer conversation, texting back and forth.
Who ends it?
And then when does it end?
That's a hard one. Who ends it? Who's the last? What's the last message?
I got to go do something.
I hate that.
The last message, I got to do something. And you're thinking in your mind, I really don't have to do anything, but I have to lie to this person that I haven't talked to in 25 years.
Yeah.
What's my and then you're worried about the lie. You're never going to see them. You can say anything. I got to go take my cat to the vet.
Yeah.
I don't have a cat.
You read about that today, cat poop.
I did read about poop. Cat poop. I did read about cat poop. Did you guys see that? Cat poop.
Bad.
Cat poop could be deadly?
Yeah.
Cat poop could be deadly.
I'm not, some of my friends are cat people. They'll be really pissed if you say anything. It's like it's like civil war between dogs and cat people. What's that all about? Why is it so? Why the hatred? But I'm a dog guy.
Yeah, I like dogs too.
I love dogs.
I like dogs.
Cats, I don't
get them.
No.
What do they do?
I don't like that they poop. I don't like that they poop in the house and then they walk on the counters and they just. Your cat could just taking a shit.
This is why people are dying from cat poop.
Yeah, parasites.
I think it's actually not indoor cats. I read. I did read this. It's not indoor cats, but it's the feral cats. But there's 50 million feral cats. There's more feral cats than there are Jews.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that a lot?
I mean, I don't know.
In Hollywood?
No, on the planet. There's more feral cats.
Who took a crap in a Gary?
Your friend Gary?
Your friend Gary.
He's more of your friend.
He took a dump in a cat litter box in a law review group in law school. And he's the last guy you would ever expect to do that. Giant,
And he's a Jew.
Yeah.
He's Jewish and took a crap in a cat
that way.
Because
of all the guys in that group, no one would ever suspect that Gary did that. He did it. Yeah.
Well, that's, you know what? That's an interesting move.
Yeah, it is. He has a lot of good theories like that. He's the guy who says,
did he cover it up? Cats
do? No,
he
left it right on top.
He just left it on top.
Right on top.
What do you...
Just to be...
I normally have a response to something like this, but I don't. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah.
Why,
he also has a theory if you have to fart at a party, go stand next to a fat guy. And if you fart and it smells, people will look around and they'll always, in their minds, blame the fat guy, which is kind of brilliant in a way.
So I got to watch people walking around me.
Yeah.
I got to be
you're
careful.
Not fat. Do you feel like you're fat? You've been saying that a lot lately. Are you have self-image problems lately, aren't you?
I have body dysmorphic disorder. I do.
What is that?
I think that has to do with like you look at yourself and you're just not happy.
You got really tall. You got really tall fast. Like we were kids. You weren't unusually tall.
No,
I was
tall.
very short.
You were a small little frail
man.
There's
only one. That's
Paul Nero.
Yeah, yeah. He's passed away.
Our friend Paul Nero passed away.
Yeah.
Well, that's sad.
But anyways, I was a short. You were
so now
never
you're the shortest one left.
No, Dave Oliver.
Dave Oliver is shorter than you?
Yeah.
Why are we talking about? No one knows about.
You're right.
No one knows about Dave Oliver.
You know what I saw today? Actually, driving here, I didn't say anything. There's an old guy in white shoes and sneakers. Do you ever notice?
No, you could do that.
Can I talk about that?
Well, you could do that because it's before Labor Day.
Oh, I see. No, it wasn't that was weird that they're white. It's just they're so big. Old guys. I saw another guy this morning at the park. An old guy in white sneakers who had giant sneakers. Old guys wear giant sneakers.
Laces or Velcro?
Lacers. But they're huge.
Really? Maybe he's an old guy with big feet. You know what?
No, I think this is my theory. I think that the older you get, either your feet grow. Maybe your feet grow when you get really old. Do they grow? Maybe they grow.
I don't know.
But my theory is that you go into the shoe store and if you say you're like 70, 75, they just immediately give you like size 50. They give you as you get older, you get a.
It's like they just want to get. Maybe they just want to get rid of that pair of shoes.
It's anchoring.
Balance? It's for balance?
It's like when the sponge divers would have like those giant iron shoes that walk on the bottom.
Are those people that go to the bottom of the ocean and try and collect sponges?
Yeah.
It's insane.
Bought deodorant the other day. I'll talk about this.
Well, you can talk. You know what? We're freewheeling it. If you want to just skip and talk about deodorant, you can go ahead.
I got a problem with deodorant.
What's your problem?
My problem with deodorant is that 2 minutes. I have 2 minutes. It's the names of the deodorant. They make no sense. They're not like they don't describe the smell. I bought something called Adrenaline. It had like a Formula One race car on the front. It was yellow. Like I'm 5 years old. I'm like a track.
Right.
I got to buy that. It's called Adrenaline.
I mean, who do they market that to? Adrenaline. What did it smell?
In the
do you go deodorant, antiperspirant, or
you know
solid?
Why? The antiperspirant I don't like because it doesn't come off in the shower. It's like
oh, I like it.
Which scares me.
I can't go deodorant. You smell like it's disgusting.
But they should name it what it smells like. Why do they give it this bizarre? Like Axe has like Vice and like as if Vice like naughty girls turn nice to naughty.
By the way, I got some Axe body wash. Yeah. Never used it. Just sits in there. I smelled it and I was like, I can't put this stuff on. I smell like a 12-year-old.
Yeah, it is kind of it's supposed to attract women.
It is.
Why would deodorant? Why would you think deodorant would attract women anyways?
Shouldn't my natural pheromones attract women?
No, that's a delusion.
It's fake.
Yeah.
That's not even true.
No.
All right. Well, help me. What do I need to do?
No, deodorant is.
You're married. You're married to the family. I don't have this. Help me.
It doesn't even matter anymore if I wear deodorant.
I know it does. What did you do to get her?
To my wife?
Yeah. What did you wear? What kind of Dracar Noir back then?
But the deodorant isn't going to attract women. Deodorant is just to make you not smell like shit. That's basically.
What about cologne?
Yeah, I wear cologne sometimes.
What kind?
Now?
Yeah, I mean, just in general. I mean,
Dolce & Gabbana.
Really?
Yeah.
I had a bottle of that once.
Gucci. I had a Gucci.
I don't even know if that's sounds. I guess. All right. So deodorant.
Yeah.
It's just supposed to cover up your stink. It's just
right. So why do they operate on the delusion that deodorant's going to attract women?
No, it's just like you were talking about last segment, the poop. It's like all it does is make your...
It's a lot of smell talk.
Yeah, it makes your underarm, your BO, just smell like BO and alpine mist.
Yeah, it smells like your grandmother's hanky.
All right, we're going to be back for segment...
It's like leather shoes.
We're going to be back for segment 3. This is Everyman's Bacon. I'm Pride Grin. That's Eric Fleming, and we're on T Radio V.
T Radio V.
Radio V.
Welcome to Paris and LA. Let me just preface this by saying I know way too much about Dancing with the Stars that I ever thought I wanted to or want to. Victor Ortiz!
This is good. This is like tips if you want to get into Victor's pants, ladies.
You're snoozing right now? Yeah, and I am literally on heroin right now.
Oh my god!
I think it's Academy Award winner Dustin Hoffman.
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yay, somebody do it.
I don't hang out with losers. So I got you guys. Because you're winners.
Paris and LA, Thursdays at 1 p.m. on T Radio V.
T Radio V.
This is a show about love, sex, celebrity, entertainment.
Everything
awkward. The extremity of individuality. 3 balls! A man has 3 testicles!
But it doesn't really, it's not so bad.
She was like a Yeti. Hope you don't mind I don't shave in the winter. Oh.
And it's like, you're in California. You don't shave in the winter? What is that?
Awkward with Destin and Rachel. Thursdays at 4 p.m. on T-Radio VLA.
Radio V.
We come with a warning. Wasn't that cool?
I like that.
I wish that that warning could be played before I walked into a room.
Right, so that way people that would just be offended would just leave.
I know. I love it when people complain on Twitter. Like, that's what the unfollow button's
Yeah,
for.
or like I had someone who was following me on Instagram complain I posted like a shirtless picture.
I'm gonna follow all of the Suicide Girls and then
complain
that they're topless. Yeah.
Why are you getting naked? I don't get it.
The Suicide Girls, Thursdays at 6 p.m. on T-Radio VLA.
Radio V.
Did you hear Lil Wayne's been having some health issues?
Who hasn't heard that?
What actually is the story with that? Because I haven't been following it that closely.
He's hooked on this thing called scissors, which is...
Scissors?
It's scissor. It's
That's
another...
not scissor.
No, I'm not... Well, maybe it's scissor. But it's...
You're the whitest man in the world,
It's
David.
scissor, apparently. It's scissor.
I'm just going to laugh under the table. You continue. Game over, man. Game over.
The LA Music Blog, Thursdays 8 to 10 p.m. on T-Radio VLA.
Radio V. Radio in TV. Radio in TV.
I don't know this one. What is this?
Doesn't matter. I'll know probably when the first words come out.
Sounds like Footloose almost.
It's not Footloose. We're back.
We're back.
We're back on T-Radio V. I'm
Pride. I'm having a good time. I'm Eric Fleming.
You are Eric Fleming.
I don't like saying my own name.
But you say it every time.
I tried it. Yeah, I'm trying to help. Got a lot of Twitter action over there, huh?
I got
a guy
people,
who's really
there are people
connected,
right now
man.
watching us.
I like that.
There are people watching us and texting me right now, and they're correcting things that we're saying.
Really?
They're attempting to correct.
Did we make mistakes already?
Well, it doesn't matter. They don't know. Like,
but we're not writing for the Atlantic Monthly.
We're not writing.
So we don't have to worry about it.
Yet. When is Everymans Bacon doing a column for the New Yorker?
Oh, soon.
We are?
I quote the New Yorker all the time.
Well, that's what
I use it all the time.
I mean, you have to.
Yeah, because no one's going to say, they say, where'd you read that?
I read it in the New Yorker.
Sometimes I say the Atlantic Monthly.
Sure.
Because it's a little more obscure and upscale. It's
and
like
you know what? If you want to go, if you get into political talk, just go to The Nation. I read
The
The
Nation. That's a good one. Yeah.
What
are they going to do? Say when, where? It's like, yeah.
Well, they're going to probably also think you're a communist.
They might.
But all right.
Maybe you are.
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not.
Do you want to talk about men's health? No. I want to talk about technology.
I don't know. I could talk about men's health. I mean, I have. You know what?
Hey, I read something.
I have something on my arm here.
Yeah, let me see.
It's like a pink spot.
You know, guys always do that. Like,
yeah, let me see.
Like I'm going to tell you what's. Yeah, let me take a look at it. Oh no, you're okay.
Yeah, pre-cancer.
Yeah, let me see. Seriously.
I don't know. It's like
does it have irregular border? Is it?
It's like
misshapen.
Everyone always says that. Those are the first two things they always say. Does it have an irregular border?
Oh, that's
yeah, I mean, no. Of course, is anything?
It's bad. Is anything? What do you have a perfect? Like who has a perfect
who
circle on their arm?
Has a perfect circle on their arm? Exactly.
The trapezoid. It's absolutely perfect octagon.
So I want to tell you. You know what?
Yeah.
Now you bring this up. I got a story. I got a. God, do I have a doctor's story?
Yeah, you went to the doctor. You go to the doctor a lot.
I don't.
Are you on beta blockers right now?
I'm not on beta blockers right now.
Why are you on beta blockers? All right, we'll talk about that later.
Do I get let me get into my. Let me get into this thing. So what happens is, I go to my primary care physician.
Yeah, you always have to go to that
because you always have to go. It's a freaking. I have a skin issue. Yeah. Why do I go to the primary? I know he's going to just send me to the dermatologist.
Yeah, they're like a secretary.
They really
they just take what do you got? Skin?
It's like you go to primary care and they take your blood and then they send it. They send it to a lab.
I could do it.
The lab does everything. And they're like, oh, well, it looks good. Whatever. Hey,
you could be a primary care doctor.
So, you know
should
what?
Be.
We kind of are.
We are. Yeah.
We're like a few. Yeah. We're a medical degree away from being primary care physicians.
We have PhDs in anthropology.
We do.
Online PhDs.
Online.
Dr. Grin.
So I go. Yes. I'd have to be Dr. Pride.
Dr. Pride.
I can't be Dr. Grin yet.
Yeah, like that professor wants to be called by first name. Yeah,
so what happens is I go to the primary care. He says, "Hey, you got to go to the. You got. I'm going to send you to the dermatologist." I said, "Great, okay." Yeah. So I pay my $25 copayment.
Yeah.
And I got to wait 3 weeks to see a dermatologist. I could be dying in these 3 weeks. I could have I could have skin cancer.
Could lose an arm.
I walk into the dermatologist's office. I finally, after an hour sitting there, they call me. I go into the actual room, the patient room. sit. The dermatologist guy walks in. Never met him before.
Yeah.
Walks in. He goes, "Hey, how you doing?" I go, "I'm good. I got this thing on my arm." He looks. He doesn't even touch it. He looks at it from afar and says, "I'm going to prescribe you this ointment."
Ointment.
And walks out.
That's
I
it.
said,
Didn't tell you what it was.
Didn't he? I don't even know his name. I don't know the doctor's name. I have no idea what his name was. He just came. He comes in. He's like, "Ointment." I'm like, and then he leaves. And then I go and I get this thing of ointment.
Are you sure he's a doctor?
He had a big giant. He had a lab coat on, and there was a name over his pocket and some pens.
Yeah, that's a sure sign.
So I think he was a doctor because he said, he said ointment.
Yeah.
So I went to the, CVS or whatever and got I got a tube of, it was the biggest tube of ointment he prescribed. I don't know. It's a long name.
What's happened? How does it look?
I don't know.
Has it changed?
I don't even know. It's like a dry spot that gets, it's weird.
See, I had one of those.
And then I just saw my friend's wife was in town. She works in a dermatologist's office.
Yeah.
And I was like, "What do I have there?" And she's like, "You have a
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, I got one of those."
At least it has a name.
At least I know what it is.
We want it to have a name.
Yeah.
I had one of those. You know what I did? I knew it was nothing. I used the appointment to talk to him about my hair.
What?
I used I didn't want to call a dermatologist and say, "Hey, can I talk about hair loss?" Because I was embarrassed.
Does the dermatologist do hair?
I don't know. I figured skin, right?
Hair and skin?
I don't know.
Does that go together?
I got this thing on my leg, but I'm losing a lot of hair lately.
Did you just say you have this thing on your leg and point it to your arm?
Yeah, I did. It's actually on my leg. But it's a similar thing.
You have a similar...
Yeah.
Is it misshapen?
It is.
Okay.
It's a regular... Yeah, no. Mine's actually a perfect circle. It's like a quarter.
It's like a crop circle.
So I asked him about hair. So I
Sure.
did an end around.
What's your hair problem? What's your hair issue?
It's just losing hair is like, it's the more stressed I am to lose hair.
You have a full head of hair.
I mean, it's coming out. It's just bothering me.
Look at my hair.
It's not bad.
What? I mean, it's not bad compared to what?
Bald guys.
Bald guy? Yeah, of course it's not bad compared to a bald guy.
Losing hair is it's like losing your arm. It's horrible. It's terrible.
I don't.
Really? You know what he did? You know what he said? I'll tell you what he said. He's like, yeah, it's hereditary. You can't do anything. Whatever. It's not stress. They always say it's not stress. All Western doctors say it's not stress. I don't believe it. I think stress is like everything. Everything is stress. Hemorrhoids. We'll talk about that later. Everything is stress. So, anyways, yeah, he said you can take Propecia, right?
Yeah.
And it costs like $3 a day. He says, but you can never stop taking it. Ever.
That's not true.
Or your hair just falls out.
What?
That's what he said.
No, I think my friend was on.
So
I think he might be lying to you.
I don't know.
Maybe he's being paid by the drug company.
I think so. Yeah, he gave me some samples.
Like,
I'm
here's
not
some free
touching
samples.
that.
You know, with Propecia, I don't think you could stand next to like a pregnant woman.
No,
either.
I know you can't. And I'm so virile.
You are.
Yeah.
I mean, you got 2 kids.
I got 2 kids. 1 shot.
Really?
Yeah, both. Yeah.
Wow. Are you sure?
We'd try for what?
I guess you're probably. Are you sure it was only 1 shot?
Yeah. That's all the push-ups. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
I don't know
a lot
what that
of
means.
push-ups and pull-ups.
Do you?
Yeah. Very strong sperm. Yeah. I mean, I can impregnate. I can't look at women too long in the grocery produce section because I'll. Because I just make sure
they'll report you to the
graze
police.
them with my eyes.
That's why you can't look at them that far.
So yeah, Propecia.
They'll go to the grocery store security guard, who, by the way, is weird because he carries a gun.
Why do they have a security guard at the grocery store?
That carries a gun.
Yeah, I noticed that.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
They're everywhere, though.
And it goes to them. It's like, he's just barely a step above George Zimmerman.
Yeah. Yeah, see, another thing in the news I'm just not interested in. It's horrible. It's depressing. I don't want to read about it. I don't want to read the news anymore.
I don't want to.
San Francisco,
I'm not here to talk
about
that. I'm not here to talk about George Zimmerman. I'm here to talk about issues that people are going to have, like you.
Skin issues. And
like if some.
You know why Propecia doesn't work? It can't work. Nothing works. And I'm really disappointed.
I mean, nothing works.
It's what, 2013? We haven't figured out hair loss yet. Can't we get like some smart guys from MIT on hair loss and figure it out?
They did. It's called Propecia.
It doesn't
work. It out.
You know why it doesn't work? Nick Cage.
Is he on Propecia?
No, he would be.
Well,
if it worked, there would be no bald actors. There would be no John Travolta's Nick Cage bad hair.
What, John Travolta has bad hair?
Not really. Looks great. Yeah, it's growing.
It looks like it's painted sometimes.
It's great. He looks like Eddie Munster. Yeah.
He does a little bit.
He's a great guy, though.
Is he?
I think so, yeah. He's kind of a nice guy.
He seems really nice.
Yeah.
He seems like he likes hanging out with the dudes.
Oh, boy.
He doesn't?
I don't know.
Seems like he flies planes.
He does fly planes.
All right, we're off John Travolta. I don't know where that was going.
I don't know, Propecia. Yeah, I just don't think it works. I don't think anyone. It doesn't work. Nothing works. it just amazes me that they should get a few guys working on cancer because they got everybody working on cancer and put a few of those guys on hair loss and figure it out. We should be. You know what they'll do? They'll figure it out. We'll lose our hair.
So you're saying,
and then they'll have some guy will come along. And,
so you're saying,
yeah,
take a couple guys off that whole cancer research.
Yeah,
thing.
because they've got so many.
It's
just
like
a couple
hair loss
smart
isn't
guys,
that
young guys, young sharp guys,
sharp
young guys.
Take them off and bring them over to the hair loss.
Yeah, get them over in the hair loss. Yeah, figure it out.
I mean,
it's disappointing. And wouldn't you think in 2013 they'd figure that out? I mean, actually, I think technology for the most part is kind of disappointing for me. I'm not impressed.
You're not?
No. I mean, the internet and the phone is it's amazing. That's amazing. But I thought we would have more things like George Jetson. Like we would just
a flying car.
Yeah.
Don't we have them?
Yeah. We have a plane that flies on solar panels. Did you know that?
I didn't.
Yeah, it goes 45 miles an hour. It just flew across.
Hold on a minute. It goes 45.
That's it.
What is it, a glider? Does it have to be lifted up by a Cessna or something?
You could actually take a car and pretty much
put wings on it?
the plane. Yeah.
That's
but
it?
I just thought, 45 miles an hour. Yeah. What? Technology. Yeah.
So it's better to take if I'm going on a drive, it's like,
but
hey,
it's
I got this plane that
though,
flies
right?
on solar power, but you know what? It's just easier to take my car.
Yeah. But it's still pretty amazing. I mean, it flies on solar power. Yeah. But that's cool.
Yeah.
But I just wanted technology, like, nothing impacts us direct. Like, George Jetson, he didn't even get out of bed. Like, things came over him and changed his clothes.
Rosie the maid?
Yeah, Ray'd push a button and she'd give him whatever he wants to eat and, whatever Rosie did. And then she'd shower him and they'd get in his plane, he'd fly. We don't have anything cool like that. I thought we'd have more.
Well, no, all that's going to happen is
it's
when we colonize Mars.
That's going to happen.
Yes, that's what we're all waiting for.
Yeah. Well, they're sending people. They're going to send somebody.
There are people already there. We don't know about them yet.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know this?
I read it.
Yeah.
Atlantic Monthly.
You've been everywhere, Pride. You're a man of the world.
I'm a man of the United States.
The United States. As far as the U.S. goes.
Some of the United States.
Yeah. Continental USA.
Yes.
You've been everywhere. You've lived on every couch in this country.
I have lived. I've lived. I'm not going to lie. You know what? I'm almost not even comfortable in a bed anymore.
I bet.
I'm not. I'm only comfortable.
Yeah.
If you have a couch, I could live there for years.
Yeah, you're like a mountain man who would have to sleep on the floor.
No, I need a couch.
You're a couch man. Yeah,
I'm like a mountain man of the couch.
You're a mountain man of the couch.
All right.
Pride Grin, mountain man of the couch.
We're heading into the break on Pride Grin. That's Eric Fleming.
Yeah.
Together, we're Everyman's Bacon.
We are. We had sizzles.
We'll be back.
Pops.
We'll be back in a few.
You got me mad now. You idiots. Of all places on this table to put this belt,
these toys are important.
Put it in front of the most important part of the show.
My car
Girls
gets
hate
hit
that.
for every episode. That'd be a great recurring.
Girls hate
going
that.
to now.
They're all here because they think I'm going to take my
I'm going
clothes
to punch
off.
Johnny in the face, and then we're going to watch Jen
Like
strip.
this.
I love it. How am I? Thank you, Eddie. The TRadioV.com.
Best in the world!
And kick ass.
Radio V.
RVD Live. Isn't that a cool fucking name?
RVD Live, motherfucker!
Yes, I like to use the F word. I'm an adult. I use adult language. Bruce likes drinking so much, he gave up driving.
You got it.
I'm tired of being judged by my beauty. I'm a real person.
RVD Live, Tuesdays at 1 p.m. on T-Radio V LA. It was too much radio for a Sunday morning.
You're watching and listening T-Radio V.
So to make matters worse, we put it on TV. Billy Morrison, rock star, actor, with his super sexy sidekick, Chloe Dabbles. And co-host Rick Canny. Billy Morrison's dirty little secrets coming up prime time. No more desecration and destruction on a Sunday morning. Now, Wednesdays at 7 p.m.
Get this fucking guy out of my show.
Now we can piss off even more people.
Radio V.
Yeah, I think what I do with Zev is trolling.
For sure.
Zev hates more than anything is he'll tweet something and then I'll retweet it right away because he wants it to like wait and then have its day. Zev's a fun guy to troll. Everybody should try trolling Zev. I highly recommend it.
I'm pretty sure the Lakers would be a way to troll that.
That would be a good way to troll Zev. By the way, we're at 855-878.
Meet your death too.
Let's Get Digital, Wednesday, 6 p.m. on T-Radio V LA.
Radio V. Radio in TV. Radio in TV.
Red Rider, Lunatic Fringe.
Lunatic Fringe.
You know what? 4 songs off the Vision Quest soundtrack.
Yeah.
Great. Once again, if you haven't seen Vision Quest, it's good.
Linda Fiorentino was one of the first celeb sightings I had when I moved here.
Really?
After Paul Stanley at Jerry's Deli.
You know what? I see Paul Stanley all the time.
Sherman Oaks. He lives there. He lives He lives right by you.
At the coffee shop I go to, at the Starbucks I go to. Here's who I've seen.
Down on Ventura.
No, I go up top to the Beverly Glen.
Right.
Here's who I've seen. Yeah. Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys.
Wow, that's big.
John Voight.
Yep.
And Paul Stanley.
That's big. Together?
They were all having
coffee.
Brian Wilson loves ice cream. Just in case anyone wants to know. Excuse me.
You all right?
Brian Wilson. He goes to the deli. He loves ice cream. He just orders ice cream and takes ice cream.
Food.
He takes ice cream to go.
Yeah,
I thought that
was
was strange.
Guy, really.
He's not a social guy, but it's to me it's that's celebrity sighting the Brian Wilson. It's almost like seeing Paul McCartney. It's as big.
It's big
as you can get.
That's big.
I think
He's an icon. Yeah.
I got a funny celebrity story to share.
I don't feel like I have to one up you, do I?
You don't. You can't.
Wait a minute.
No, you know what? I'm going to save this celebrity story for another day. I have a little problem.
Okay. Yeah.
We were talking about
what's the matter?
It's not really a problem anymore, but it could be. We were talking some technology Facebook things before.
Yeah.
Well, yesterday or 2 days ago, I look on. I'm on the Facebook on the news feed, and I look and I see your wife, and you, are cooking up on the grill a brick chicken, which is where you got a chicken, you got a brick on top of it, and then it's cooking.
Yeah, that was good.
Well, I mean, I don't understand why you're putting a picture of a brick chicken on the Facebook for all your friends to see. I live very close to you, yet
you're not that close.
I live pretty close. I live close enough. Am I closer than going from North Palm Beach to Palm Beach Gardens?
About the same.
As the crow flies.
About the same.
As the crow flies. Yes?
About the same.
Well,
why you're saying why am I not inviting you?
I'm
for
saying
dinner?
why.
Is that what you're saying?
I mean, you having brick chicken. It's
you
a
don't,
barbecue.
you don't understand what my life is like. You're a single guy.
Yeah,
I have,
which makes it easy for me to show up to have chicken.
But you see, everything. My life revolves around nap schedules. My children are tyrants. They're like toddlers are like
Okay,
you don't understand what it's like.
You know what?
No,
I don't. But you're eating. Everyone's up. It's dinner time. There's a brick
but
chicken.
You never know what might happen. It's just complete chaos.
That's all right. Look at me. I don't know what's happening here.
They
look at how great we're on the fly here, man.
Yeah.
I could do that. What, I show up and all of a sudden there's no more chicken? I'll just take a half a chicken home with me.
You just won't understand until you're there. Till your life revolves around nap schedules and poop and diapers.
I could just show up. I mean, I could show up and see what happens.
It's unbelievable.
Like, that's a thing. That's the beauty about me. I could leave in 10 minutes. I could eat chicken and leave.
Eat and go quick.
I could do that.
Yeah.
No one's feelings are hurt. I know you have family stuff.
I'm sorry. You're right.
That's all I'm wanting.
Okay.
That's all I want.
Okay.
God, I mean,
I'll invite you over.
I just want to.
I didn't even know she was doing the brick chicken.
Oh, so
it's not like a big event. Andrew's a good cook, so she's.
Oh, now you're rubbing it in. You're like, oh, my wife's a really good cook.
She made this chicken orzo like feta zucchini but it's like last minute. I mean, Is
she French?
Half French, half Italian.
Seriously, and I'm not getting invited over for.
But it's not. It's just not the way we work anymore. It's really seriously,
Eric. It's not like you're.
I have a 9-month-old and
it's
twin
not
turned
like
3.
It's not like you're inviting some stranger over.
They terrorize me. Do you know what they do to you toddlers?
I've known you.
They operate on sleep deprivation.
I've known you almost my whole life.
I know. It's kind of amazing.
And pathetic and sad.
Yeah, a little bit.
Because I think if I known you this long, I should at least get an invite over.
All right. Okay.
Have I beaten that enough?
Right.
That's all. That's all I wanted there. All I wanted was, hey, okay, you come over next time.
You're right.
It's like, you
can hold the baby.
I don't want to do that.
He's wonderful. See? You're not comfortable with kids, are you? Are you?
Well, I don't know.
Have you ever changed a diaper?
No. Why would I have to do that? I don't have any kids. Why would I have to change a diaper?
Just to see what it's like.
Doesn't seem. I'll wait till I get there, which may never happen.
It might.
Hope so.
We should test our testosterone levels.
I think I don't have.
Did you know that
You know
guys? What? You think you have low testosterone?
No, I don't have low T. I have no T. I've none. I don't think
we're going to do it. We'll test it on this show. We'll test our testosterone levels.
I'm due for a checkup soon.
All right, that's what we'll do. It's a blood test.
All right.
Do you know that guys are losing 1.2% a year? Testosterone levels are going down.
Really?
17. Yeah, there was a study done from like 87 to 2004 or 7 or something. 2004. And men, like wide like sample, went down 17%. Like we're losing. Guys are becoming less guys.
You know
why? Water bottles.
Water bottles.
Yeah, it's the plastic in the water bottles mimics estrogen, leaks into the water. We're becoming like undude like.
Hold on a minute. This
is breaking news?
Is this breaking news?
Might be.
The plastic from
I read
water
that somewhere. Atlantic.
The plastic
Monthly.
from water
In the New Yorker.
bottles. The plastic from water.
True.
Fish is
See,
shaking
they know.
his head. Yes.
They know.
You know what
they're
we have to do?
avoiding it. We're done.
Here's what I'm going to do.
We're our good.
No.
You have no tea.
I know what I'm doing now.
You drink a lot of water bottles.
And I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I really don't.
Really?
Yeah, I don't drink a lot of water bottles. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to plan a trip to Mexico.
Yeah.
Because I think I can get some over-the-counter testosterone.
HGH. Everybody in Hollywood's on HGH.
I want to get some.
Do it.
Look,
That's
I'm
bad.
for
It's like Propecia. It's bad.
What is it bad?
It's got to be bad.
Why?
Because it's too good. It can't be. There's no answer. You can't just get young.
That's
it's
what
not.
No, you don't get.
I've
you
seen some dudes rip.
It's not
though.
you're
Have
getting.
you?
Yes.
It's wild.
I'd
It
be
works.
honest. You know what? How do I get on it for cheap?
Does it grow hair? I'll do it.
Probably. Hopefully not on my back.
Do you have gray hair?
Yes.
Like chest hair?
Yes.
I pluck them out.
I don't.
I pluck them right out.
I keep them.
I pluck them out.
Very manly.
Any gray hair is bad. Like
really?
Pubes? I don't have any yet.
You don't have any gray hairs in your
no.
or pubes, or you should totally go shaved.
When I do, if the gray goes there, I'm shaving. You cannot have gray ever. Never.
You cannot have gray pubic hairs.
No, that. Especially as a single guy, you're dead in the water.
Really?
Yes.
Salt and pepper on the pubes?
No, gray signifies like withered, dying. Just a signal. It's a flag. That's it. You're done. You'll never. You can't. You have to. Even the chest. Just get rid of them.
I got too many.
I think shave it.
I think it looks distinguished.
I saw a guy running in Minneapolis last week who had like kind of black, like salt pepper hair, but his chest hair was huge and white, and it looked ridiculous.
He was proud. I mean,
it's
look,
ridiculous.
It's like the It's a badge. It's a badge of, hey, look, I've been through it.
No,
and I'm still here.
No, there's nothing good about it. I got a rinse once.
Well, for your hair?
For that pilot I did. The producers asked
John
me to
Travolta?
get a rinse. Yeah.
See how I just brought that one back?
I did, yeah.
I mean, that was unbelievable. I can't believe it.
So you're sharp.
Yeah,
man.
like a tack.
Like a rinse. It's not like I didn't know what a rinse was, but they
Frank
gave me a
Alonzo
rinse.
give you the rinse?
Frank Alonzo could give me a rinse. It's not really a dye. It's like I didn't do it now. I did it for that when I shot that putt. I got some gray. The producer said, you got a little gray hair. We want you to get a rinse. So I got a rinse.
What did it look like?
It looked pretty good.
What color did you go? Chestnut brown?
No, what they do is they put this rinse in, so it just turns the grays almost kind of blonde. It's not like a colored.
So you were
because I was
blonde.
really nervous about it.
Can't you
Well,
just
the
put
grays were
lemon
blonde.
juice?
And
Peroxide?
Did that ever work?
I don't know.
tried it.
Well, then you tell me. Did it work?
I don't know. Mike Kennedy's hair used to turn green in the summer.
That's because he was in the pool. Chlorine used to do that to you.
Is that right?
When you have really
Yellow
white
hair.
When you have really, really white blonde hair, and you're swimming around in the pool too much, chlorine will make it green.
Wow, that's not a good look.
Green hair is not a good look. No, not like that shiny, weird
moldy.
algae. It's like moldy algae green.
Yeah, mold head.
Yeah.
It's not cool at all.
Is there anything? I mean, so we got to.
Yeah. What?
I don't know.
What do you want to talk about? We got to tell Vegas stories eventually. I got a good Give me the three elements of your Vegas story. We won't tell them now. We can tell them later.
You want me to tell you the three elements of my Vegas
what
story?
What are the three major elements? Yeah. I can tell you what mine are.
Group of married women.
All right.
A group of married women.
All right. Yeah. 4.
Margaritas with a splash of orange juice in them.
Okay. All right.
By the way, if anyone's going to have a margarita,
yeah,
seriously, hit them up with just a little splash of OJ.
It's a good tip.
Life changer. It's a life changer on the drinking.
Yeah.
I swear to you, it's unbelievable.
Helps out.
It helps
Vitamin
out a
C.
tremendous amount. Not with just taste. It just makes everything sunny and bright.
Yeah.
And you can have
That's
like
nice.
3 of them. It cuts the sour. You don't get heartburn. Sometimes that sour mix really crushes you.
That's a rough drink. Yeah.
Well, and I love tequila. Was that 2 that I've given you? Margaritas and a group of women?
Yeah.
No money? Does no money count as something?
It might be. It could be. It could enter into the plot. It's a plot point.
And a pull-out couch in my friend's suite.
All right. I don't know.
Because I didn't have a room. I had to use it was
for
just
all the married women.
You just asked for the elements.
All right, you know what mine are?
What are they?
A hooker, slice of pie, bag of mushrooms, first trip to Vegas.
That's only 3.
That's 4.
Your first trip to Vegas. You can't use that as an element as your first trip to Vegas. Could it be like maybe you could just made up like
major breakup?
Okay,
breakup,
that's good.
Hooker, bag of mushrooms. What was the other one?
First you know what I always wanted to have?
What?
My Vegas trip, I wanted to include just 2 things.
What?
Actually, 3 things.
Yeah.
Lesbians and a bucket of KFC.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really was kind of one of my dreams.
Was it really?
Well,
it could still come
fantasy.
true. It could still come true. Probably after this. This is the kind of show that will propel you to.
This is going to propel me to
Sweet in Vegas with lesbians.
And now with the KFC, we could be sponsored by. You know what? Everyman's
KFC?
Bacon. What a great sponsor, KFC, if they wanted to come
Yeah.
on board.
Are they just KFC now? They're no longer Kentucky Fried Chicken.
No, I think
we had good chicken in Florida, by the way.
Yeah, fried chicken. You can't get
There's
one good
so
spot
many
out
good
here.
places.
One good spot out here.
Yeah.
Dinah's over by the airport. Fried chicken. Oh, wow.
That
it's
is
like,
great. That is Dinah's is awesome. That's
bu-
it. Do we solve any problems? Do we help anyone?
I think if you really.
We didn't even get to your sabotaging yourself.
No, I do
We
a lot of
have to.
self-sabotage.
You do, don't
Next
you?
week.
Yeah. You know, there's a thing called Jonah complex.
You know
where
what?
You're afraid of your own self-worth. Maybe that's you. You might have a Jonah complex.
That's how we're going to end the show. With me
Don't
worried.
be afraid of your own self-worth, Pride. Okay.
Look, we got to thank you for watching, listening.
Yeah. Thank you, Pride. I had a great time.
Thank you, Eric.
Yeah.
We're Everyman's Bacon.
We are.
We're
We
on
go down
T-Radio V. We live here in Hollywood.
Yeah.
We're just 2 guys
We're
trying
unhealthy.
to make it.
We go down
And trying to
Are we?
help. We're not even trying to make it anymore. We've given up hope. But we're trying to help you not suck.
That's nice. Yeah. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thanks, guys.
You are watching T-Radio V. Radio and TV.